You know how easy it is to make people mad on the internet?
How easy is it?
We're going to do it right now.
Oh, awesome. Men are blockheads. You're thinking about Charlie Brown and Lucy right about now. It's a funny thing, Charlie Brown in the football. He keeps running toward an objective, and Lucy keeps pulling it away. This happens time after time. This is the behavior of a blockhead. Solving the problem that lies right in front of a blockhead is his best and worst habit. This is man in a word. Blockhead. Now stay with me for a second. What is a block? A unit of function, a piece of the puzzle, a form made up of right angles. It isn't particularly beautiful, but it's the stuff we build with, the stuff we create with. This is man in all his glory, the blockhead. His brain is compartmentalized. When multiple problems assault the blockhead, he grabs each one and addresses it in a logical order. He's a brutal taskmaster focused on the objective. He guards the pride he has in his work like Cerberus guards the gates of hell.
This is how men think. Each thought, feeling, habit stored separately in the brain. It facilitates our nature. Now, some of the books on the sexes would tell you we shouldn't embrace our differences in the extreme. You should understand what you are by nature and learn how to deny it for the sake of relationship. I say, bull. If you're a man and you're listening to this, embrace the beauty that is being a blockhead. Enjoy your damn steak and wash it down with the scotch and have a cigar for dessert. Guys like you built the Empire State Building. Revel in it. Feels good, doesn't it? Okay, so let's get to work. You like women. You like looking at them. You like being around them. There's something about a woman that is both foreign and exciting, but it's also mind-numbing and confusing all at the same time. When the moment hits you, you may even find yourself loving one of them. So here's the problem. Those beautiful creatures you love are drastically different than you. They're going to frustrate you, and you know it. They know it. The whole wide world knows it. So the one thing you need to accept is you don't know jack about women.
That's very true.
So let's work backwards. Love. It scares the shit out of us. That is, until you meet that girl.
When you work all day and you come home, her smile makes trudging through the dirt and the mire seem worth it. You abandon your friends, even though you swore you never would. Why? Well, you love her. You face the fear of monogamy because she's worth it.
And even though you know, in the back of your mind, you could spend the rest of your life perfectly content going to work during the day, playing Xbox at night, mountain biking on the weekends, and heading out into the woods every now and then as an excuse to not shower and act like a barbarian for a week, you may never be truly happy or feel complete living this way. And despite what every woman watching this right now is thinking, that life I just mentioned can be pretty freaking epic.
Here's the thing about men, though. We always want to make things better. We have this itch to improve the world around us.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, see? The common perception in the world is men don't make time to just imagine, or we don't sit down and wonder at the magnificence around us. To an extent, that is true. We don't just imagine. We think about things. We think about things we want to see, and then we figure out how to make them real. That's why we went to the moon. That's why we have cars built by freaking robots. And that's why we have bacon in everything. I mention this because this is why men get married and make babies too. We examine all the amazing things around us and we want to share it with all the little mini versions of ourselves. And we want a partner that is just as excited about that journey as we are.
Are we saying all this to try and convince you that all men are awesome? No, not at all. Some men are idiots, and they'll never figure life out at all. Some men have completely warped the circuitry that is embedded in their minds and created catastrophe, caused death, hunger, and pain to everyone around them. I feel sorry for those men. Those men don't build things, they only destroy. And that's why, even while they live, at their core, they aren't really living at all. They never grasp their potential. They never understand that love requires sacrifice and preference for another human being.
So if you're a guy that's not a sociopath and you're looking to settle down, understand this one thing, please. Men and women are different, and we need to learn to accept and understand that she's never going to think about the world like you do. Look, you're not going to be an expert on women. I'm not going to be an expert on women. In fact, I don't think any men are really experts on women. That's why we didn't really talk about them in this rant. Just do your best to understand what you are and what makes you tick. And when you find someone that makes you happy, do your best to learn how to love. Otherwise, what's the point? So I'll leave you with this simple truth that I am stealing from a movie. Men build things and then we die.
So, what are you building?
Men are blockheads. You're
Hold on.
thinking about.
Take 3. I want to get this little thing off there. Oh, God!
Whoa.
This is down here, not there.